on my mind. Give me queso, extra cheese, salsa verde, what I need. A tortilla, ground beef, that's the perfect recipe. Hold up, hey, I'm so hungry, yeah. It will fill my tummy up. Quesadillas, enchiladas, nah, they just the runner-ups. You keep that burrito, yeah.
I'll get you some water.
Threw a habanero in it.
It can't get no hotter.
Fish tacos, shrimp tacos, or carne asada. When I see a taco truck, you know I gotta follow. Hey, give me all of that. Tacos, where you at? I love tacos, it's a fact.
Got it tatted on my back.
You know it's my favorite. It tastes so amazing. Get some hot sauce. Ooh, now I got it blazing. Soft shell, hard shell, I can't get enough. Hey, I eat it for breakfast, even dinner and lunch. I love tacos.
I love tacos, 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 tacos.
Hey,
I love tacos, 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 tacos.
yeah.
I love tacos, 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 tacos.
I love what?
I love tacos, 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 tacos. Police thought outside my door, came into my house.
The music gets too loud. You need to turn it down.
Well, if you're taking me to jail, let me let you know. You can take away my freedom, just don't take my tacos. Oh, de carnitas y de pollo. Es todo lo que yo quiero. I took a bite and I started sweating, but it's okay, there's no need to panic. Think I'm in love, I am a fanatic. I see a taco, I gotta grab it.
I make a mess but don't need a napkin. I make it disappear. You can call it magic. Thinking I need another glass of the agua. Shout out to Twinkie, the Chihuahua.
That's my homie, that's my buddy number one. Always down to have some fun in late night taco runs.
Yeah, tacos over everything. Tacos is life. Tacos over relationships.
Tacos! It is National Taco Day, isn't it? Isn't that what you've heard today? I've been seeing a lot of posts. You know, every day's a good day for tacos, right? So today what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to grind up some walnuts. We're going to make a vegan raw taco utilizing walnuts and some spices to make it extra nicest. So here we are. I'm gonna make this really easy. I've already got everything prepped. So for those of you who are short for time, maybe you need something quick and dirty to just throw it together so it's nice and spicy and you can enjoy something quick and delightful. So let me know in the comments, where are you tuning in from? Do you like tacos? How do you like your tacos? Do you like them fishy? Do you like them spicy? Do you like them sweet? Do you like a little cream on them? A little chocolate? Yes, I said chocolate. You never know. There's a lot of different flavors out there. And you gotta change things up and try new stuff, because you never know until you try what's gonna work for you. So what we have is the food processor. The very first thing I've done is put in here 5 cups of walnuts. We're gonna grind it up. Hi, Bonnie darling. Let me know your favorite flavors. Let me know, do you like it spicy? Let me know where you're tuning in from. What are your health and fitness goals? And are you a member of our RADiculously RawThentic group? Because if you aren't, let me tell you, you need the ninja flip on over there. Introduce yourself and let us know what it is that inspires, empowers, uplifts, and gives you a good, swift, spicy kick and fires you up for the day. Ooh, something happened here, something missing. Okay, so what we do is we have, I got it round backwards. How many of you out there are a little challenged with your technological devices? So what we have here is the 5 cups of walnuts. And then what I did to prepare this, to make this easier for you, I've got my little recipe over here. I have 3 sweet peppers cut up, 5 garlic cloves, and 1 carrot. Now, we're gonna spin this up first because you want to grind it down while it's dry, because if you start mixing in the wet, it can make it offset with the chunks. You want to make it all consistent. So, cover your ears. I'll try to speak over this noise, but hopefully it's not too... Dance around it. Let's check it out. Alright, so this has a nice chunky consistency, right? You want to get a little fingers in there, a little little action, get it close and personal. We want it so that it has a meaty, small, granular consistency. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some cayenne pepper. I also have a spicy chili's gonna go bouncing on in there. You know why? Because we like it so spicy in the house. We're gonna take the whole thing and put it in there. I'm gonna split it in half. I'm even putting the seeds. So it's gonna be extra nice. I like my spicy tacos. I also have a little cayenne pepper. Now this is optional. I'm gonna put about 1/4 teaspoon, and I can eyeball this. Those of you out there who like to use your measurements and get it just right, I made it easy for you. So, and let me know, what's your favorite? Do you prefer a taco salad? Do you prefer, this is oregano, do you prefer it that it is, on a hard shell, a soft shell? Do you like it on a romaine lettuce leaf? Maybe you do something different, and if you do, I want to know. I know for me, it depends on what I'm feeling. Today I was feeling in the mood for some tacos because I kept on getting all these influences and these subtle suggestions, these sexy videos, people dancing, and then I found a taco song that cracked me up. So I'm putting in some black pepper in here. I got a puppy dog over here that's being really sweet. It's that time of year, you gotta just keep an eye on your puppies because it's flea season in the Florida states. Those transitional times. And then we have cumin. You want about a tablespoon. No, I'm sorry, a teaspoon. Yes. About a tablespoon, because the cumin's what really gives it that meaty-ish kind of flavoring, really hones in those flavors really, really well. So sweet. His name is Buddy. If you don't know about Buddy, we call him Prince Buddy around here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze up this lemon and put that in there. Chickpea miso. We're going to start out with 1 tablespoon because I like to add chickpea miso instead of using things like, that's probably about, maybe I'm closer to 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to chunk it off just so it doesn't end up clumped in one section. If you've used a food processor before, you know what I mean. And it gives you kind of that earthy, the umami flavors. So, you know, anything about food combining and flavors, you know, touching upon all those senses, the taste, the smell, the look, the feel of love, and the way it sounds. I'm feeling really silly today, can you tell? So this is about 2 tablespoons of chickpea miso. Because I'm feeling a little extra, because of the way I've done this recipe, it's going to be extra. So for the next few days, if you have a family that kind of needs something quick and dirty, reaches into the refrigerator and needs a bite right now, like, I'm hungry! This can be moved around into salads, you can put them in, like I said, the romaine lettuces. You can use a taco shell. You can get really creative with this. Maybe you just eat that with some quinoa. And here, like I said, we got 1 carrot, 3 bell peppers, sweet bell peppers. They're small. I didn't want to put too much in there because it'll give it a little bit of the juice. And I've got the lime for that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to chop these up first, and then I'm going to add the lime because I want to get a taste of the flavors. I'm the kind of chef that prefers to taste as I go. So what I've done is I've made it easier by creating the recipe, getting everything prepped beforehand so that you have a base to work with. But you got to trust your own taste buds, right? You got to taste into it, feel into it, engage all your senses and the sensuality of food. In the past, I have been known to use roasted tomatoes, sun-dried roasted tomatoes, or sun-dried. But because I don't have any, I'm doing a different recipe. And so it's going to be a little bit drier, with the exception of, like I said, I'm going to add the lemon and the lime, mostly lime. And you can do things like adding parsley and cilantro and all that, but we're making this really easy. Needs the lime. This is going to be extra good. Oh. Hi, Eric. Hey, Rosemary. Let me know in the comments what you're up to today. Have you made any tacos lately? How do you make your tacos? Do you have a favorite taco stand? So, before I get that, it seems I'm getting a little bit lower and lower on my screen. Hey! Give me 1 second. Gotta keep the furry friends really well watched over during this time. You're a good boy, aren't ya? He knows he's loved, and today we're supposed to get his fresh food in. Yeah, I guess my monitor keeps dropping down. So this is the lime, no coconut, because it's tacos. I'm gonna move it around. It's gonna give it just the right tang to enhance all those flavors. And we have to add a little bit of salt, just again. Well, the thing is the chickpea miso has kind of that salty flavor. So a lot of recipes out there will tell you to add salt. So if you use something like tamari or coconut aminos or chickpea miso or any form of miso, you already have the salt in it. Most of the fermented foods out there will utilize salt as part of the food that the bacteria, the culturing, eats. Kind of the opposite of when you do things like coconut yogurt, for example, will eat the sugars. So there's the difference between the sweet and the salty. Do you ferment? Are you a fermenter? Let me know in the comments. So let me know if you have any questions. Here's what I like to do because I like the taste. And are you ready for Halloween? What costume are you wearing for Halloween? I think I want to dress up as a taco. Wouldn't that be rad? A little ridiculous, but it's definitely RawThentic. Dressing as your favorite food, your favorite fruit. I can do that, Stacy. I can post in the comments, or yeah, I can definitely post in the comments. I have it right in front of me, and I will copy paste it just for y'all. And if you all make this, if you're making this with me, I want to see your pictures. Whether you post them here underneath this video later, which would be super rad because you know we really appreciate when y'all interact. We really do read all of your posts. Or in the group where everybody else can drool over your creations. We are all foodies, aren't we? So the other day I made up a bunch of coconut yogurt. Hey Brandy honey. I made up chocolate or raw cacao and chicory. And then I also made up regular vanilla coconut yogurt. He's so cute. He's looking over at me with his ears all up. Hi Kelly, how are you doing tonight? Let's whip it up and find out how this turns out because it could be just right. Let me know how many of you are in the Clearwater area. the piece de resistance. Because the other thing is when you put the taco together, you can always add more lemon or lime. Yummy! Stacy, are you going to be joining me on October 13th at Yoga Village from 1:30 to 3:30? Mindfulness in the moment. Finding yourself as the present gift, right? Finding you are the gift in the present. Oh my gosh, this is so good. You could actually eat this with a spoon. Just saying. For those of you who like a little bit more moistness to it, the nice thing is if you have it a little less wet, and you have it a little drier, it's easier to manage on your romaine lettuce in a salad. And then what you can do is you can add the avocado, more lime, some cilantro, some tomatoes. You can chop up, like what I like are the little tomatoes, the little cherries or the grapes. And you chop them into quarters or maybe a little bit smaller. And then you just kind of make little minces in it. And it's nice and just little bites and you get different flavors. So I pretty much just wanted to get on here and share and talk about it. I'm just feeling silly. I just wanted to let y'all know that we're still here and we want to hear from y'all. We want to see you more often and know what is it that we can do to serve you better. There's a lot of crazy chaos in the world right now and you know, we need to really tap back into our humor side, our inner child. We want to play, get out in nature, have fun, talk about it. Like, don't take life so serious. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world and we can give it away, our power, we can allow it to take us out of our peace, or we can create peace in our current environment and make life much more enjoyable, pleasurable, and sweet. So, I think if you would like, I will put it in the comments and I want to know from hearts and I want to know from you. If this is appealing, I want a comment from you so I can know that you want to know what the recipe is. Otherwise, you can take an avocado. I'm going to chop this up. I have a little trick in the way that I do avocados. Split it in half, right? I have my compost pile up here. You take the avocado, you go like this. I'm really bad. I kind of do this all the time. I hate to waste an avocado. Hi, Hannah. I'm all about humor, honey. Life is way too serious. If you bang the actual handle, this will come off easier than trying to get it off the knife. So just bang it off like that and it just bounces right off. It comes off quicker. And then what I like to do, my trick is this, is I'll slice it right in here. Depends on how thick or thin I want it. You see how I make all these long slices? And then I slice it across so I can make little nudgies, little squares, right? And I go like this, and I go around the inside there and there. And then if I have a bowl like I do here, it all kind of nicely falls out, especially when you have a really perfectly ripe avocado, which I have a whole bunch of really good ripe avocados. Yay! I am known for licking my knives, I'm just saying. Look at that. Really, really simple little bit kitchen hacks. Tricks and trades of the kitchen. So the other one, I'm telling you, I'm going to be tearing into these tacos tonight. Keeping it raw and staying raw, that's what it's all about. You got to be RawThentically and realistically you. Don't let people take you out of your peace. Pull them into yours. A lot of people need some loving, and if you can just recognize that when someone is having a bad day, what's going to happen is you're going to notice it amplified on the outside, but if you can notice with compassion that somebody who's really angry on the outside is really angry on the inside, and that if you think it's bad what you're witnessing, can you imagine all that inner turmoil and that chaos they're handling and trying to deal with on the inside? I had to figure that out on my own. I'm not perfect. I have my moments. And you know, we're all doing the best we can with what we have. The knowledge we have, the experiences we've gone through, that's what colors our reality and how we show up in the world and how the world shows up to us. So simple little tricks like this. I have one other little thing I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some rucola out of the refrigerator and the tomatoes. Oh, where did it go? It's right there. It's a wonderful place in Tampa. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, it's called San Juan. If you're looking to buy in bulk, which I tend to do because we feed a lot of mouths in this house. Yeah, right? Come and get it, Robin. Who doesn't like a little rucola? Rucola is good because it will detoxify the body. It has a nice peppery feel. I like to just take it and eat it like this. Yummy. Now, we have some salad bowls over here, or small bowls. And I have a rad ninja on a bike who will be arriving that I want to make sure has a nice full belly, because he inspires me daily to be a better person, to serve with more compassion and love, and what it really means to show up for another. Right? I know, right? Just a smidge of arugula. So this is just a small bowl, but a little goes a long way. And then what you can do, and what I'm going to do, and there's some big old chunks of garlic in here. It's going to kill off any vampires, any bloodsuckers out there, because maybe that's what you're dealing with in life today. My gosh, it was good. It was like just a subtle hint of sweet, but a nice kick of spice. And then because I have another lime over here to enhance the flavors, darling. And then there's the avocado. I can put more, but I want to make sure I can fit those tomatoes in there. Corey, do you eat tacos? What kind of tacos do you like? Have you tried raw vegan tacos? Well, this is an opportunity and a recipe that you can try at home that is super simple. What have I been doing this? 23 minutes. It took me less than 20 minutes to do this whole recipe. I'm just preparing it in a salad form. Some people like their tacos in salads. Some people like their tacos in wraps. Maybe you like a taco wrap. I know my dad was going to go have a wrap today. Yeah, it's going to be really, really good. How do I pronounce your name? Celica? Awesome. See, I like that. All kinds. So you've got a very open mind and a probably very sensitive palate. You probably are a food connoisseur, right? If you're in my area, in the Florida area, Clearwater, let me know what's your favorite place to go to have a taco. Some people go to Taco Bell, but if you're a true taco connoisseur, that might not be your favorite place, right? This is walnuts. So the beauty is that when you eat nuts, and especially unprocessed, you're gonna get like the yummy and the brain, right? So the walnut resembles the brain the most. So it's brain food. So it's got the essential fats in it. Save me some tacos. Honey, this bowl was for you. I was intending if you were gonna be here sooner, because after this, I'm gonna take Buddy for a walk, because he's over there been so patient. Oh, he's so cute over there. He's all snuggled in his little, what we call the love cloud, his Buddy love cloud. Hi, Sandy. I've been missing all of y'all. I know I haven't been doing so many lives, and I know that what you don't know is behind the scenes, we're prepping our ninja for his trip to Kauai. And I'm going to tell you, make sure you set notifications on the page, on my personal, on Tommy's personal, because the thing is we may surprise you where we're going to show up. If you want to make sure you're current on what we're doing, don't want to miss a beat, set your notifications to see first. That's going to be the ideal way to keep up with us, because we're kind of like Spitfire. What do you call it? We're just random, and we're very living in the moment. You know, we're trying to live more in the moment these days, and we want to inspire you to also show up in life when you feel that like inner spark. Because isn't that what life is about? Is about showing up in the moment. That's what my workshop is about, coming up on the 13th of October. Being mindful in the moment. That right there will draw to you more gifts, and recognizing also that you, when you're present, are the gift. The ultimate gift is you. And you can show up and be your own gift. And even so, when you show up as your own gift, when you work on you, when you're mindful with yourself, you're inspiring others to do the same, you're giving them permission, you're also able to be more present for them. That means dropping devices. That means not thinking about how you're going to react or respond to a person, but just really giving them your full attention. Because how many of us out there really just want to be heard? Majority of the time when we speak to somebody, we want to be heard, but do we even listen to ourselves? That's another aspect of being mindful in the moment. The more present you are with yourself, the more you learn about yourself, the more present you can be and learn about yourself through your interactions with other people. And you can also gift them your time, which is the highest form of love, is true deep listening with the intent to understand, with the intent to, you know what intention is? Intent shown. Don't just create an intention, show your intention. That's alignment with your integrity. That's alignment with your heart and soul, right? Well, I hope I inspired you tonight to make these taco salads, because I'm going to tell you, we're eating high in the hog tonight. So this is my intention, showing my love for my love, a taco salad, just for the ninja. So I'm going to give you a up close and love. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, juicy? You know you want it. You know how I am. I'm going to tease you, tantalize you, tickle you with sensational taste buds. Yeah, buddy. Now, there's one thing I didn't tell you can add to this, and if you're somebody who suffers with chronic pain, which I am one, I have had chronic pain for so many years, I don't even remember when it all began. Sneak it in every time you can. Turmeric. Turmeric and black pepper. The black pepper increases the efficacy and the amount that is assimilable and absorbable by your body. So if you add some turmeric with some black pepper, your body's going to be like, thank you for that, right? So, like Tommy said, spread the love, share this video. There's someone out there could also use some inspiration in a simple way to throw together a taco salad that's going to serve their bodies well. It will nourish their brain, because walnuts are good for the brain, and we all could use a little bit of brain boost. You know, we need fat for the brain, but it's high in protein too. Yes, isn't it National Taco Day? I believe I saw that, but then I wondered, didn't I see that not long ago? So, long story short, food is your medicine, right? Food is your lifeline. But when you're nourishing your body, you gotta be mindful of how you nourish your mind. It's not just about what you put in your mouth. It's about what's in your mind, and comes from your heart. If you are more in your heart space, that food is going to nourish you and enrich your body. It's going to give you vitality. It's going to enliven all of your senses. Because the senses together, when balanced and completely indulged upon, are what create your sensuality. And if you're a sensitive being, like I believe we all are, nobody wants to be called insensitive, do they? You want to be called sensitive, right? I know I'm sensitive. I like my sensitivity. Got any more questions? Come to Clearwater, October 13th, 1:30 to 3:30 at Yoga Village. It's a Saturday. I'm going to take you through some seriously beautiful mindful moments where you may even get a little special treat in this, because I got something, chocolate up my sleeve. Special made just for me. My heart to yours. Have an amazing Thursday evening. It's time to walk the dog. Let's do a love spin bunny hop. Boom. Boom. Keep it raw. Stay rad. You know I love you. What?